What's a product you refuse to buy the cheaper version of? My dad was a firefighter for 30 years. He told me a story about a call they went on where a family had a fire in their kitchen. They had a fire extinguisher, but it was a cheap one, and when they went to use it, nothing came out. The fire ended up getting out of control and destroyed their entire house. They lost everything. My dad said after that call, he went out and bought the best fire extinguisher he could find and made sure it was always up to date. He said it was one of the most important things you could have in your house, and it could save your life. He told me to always make sure I had a good one in my house, and to never buy a cheap one. I took his advice, and when I bought my first house, I went out and bought a good fire extinguisher. A few years later, I had a grease fire in my kitchen. I grabbed the fire extinguisher and it worked perfectly. It put out the fire and saved my house. I was so grateful that my dad had told me that story, and that I had listened to him.